The chapter of Preaching Tao, Article 6, The Unified Field of the Universe. Xiefeng, December 30th, 2005. Translation edited by Qin Yu. The term universe encompasses all infinite space, year, and all infinite time, zhou. Thus, the universe is a composite of material and non-material components, constituted by infinite space and infinite time. The unified field of the universe refers to the laws that universally apply to all times and spaces, essentially universal laws that hold true everywhere. Establishing a unified field of the universe has been the dream and pursuit of scientists. They envision using a simple, clear formula to describe this unified field theory, a formula that could be called the ultimate formula applicable to all fields. It is said that Einstein spent 30 years of his later life attempting to find this formula, but in the end, he was left lamenting and empty-handed. Modern scientists, whether globally renowned or obscure, have all employed various methods in their quest to solve the problem of the unified field of the universe, hoping to achieve the glory of solving this problem, akin in significance to the Goldbach conjecture. The promising prospect is alluring, but it remains as elusive as a mirage, seemingly near, yet far. After reviewing the history and paths they have taken, I found that they have made a fundamental directional error. First, let us consider the scientists' perspectives. Their views are uniformly focused on the material world, completely ignoring the non-material world. It's like admiring a beautiful woman's smooth, tender skin and feeling the breath of love, while entirely overlooking the myriad charms and graces of her inner world. Thus, scientists are not masters of love in the unified field of the universe, but are like jaded veterans lingering in the red light district. Scientists believe that there are four fundamental forces in the universe: magnetic force, gravitational force, strong nuclear force, and weak nuclear force. They think that if a formula or theory could seamlessly incorporate these four forces, a unified field of the universe could be established, allowing them to effortlessly enjoy the mysteries of the universe and marvel at its wonders. They are deeply intoxicated by their own fantasies and find it difficult to extricate themselves. Not to mention establishing a unified field of the universe, they are currently unable to unify even these four forces with a single formula. Even if they were one day to unify them, it would be akin to Tang Monk encountering a false thunder sound temple on his journey to the west, rather than the true thunder sound temple where the ancestral Buddha Tathagata resides. How many fundamental forces are there in the universe? Answer: there are 8: magnetic force, gravitational force, strong force, weak force, structural force, repulsive force, conscious force, and spiritual force. Here is a brief description of these 8 forces. Magnetic force, the interaction between charged particles. Gravitational force, the force of attraction between masses caused by the curvature of space-time due to mass and motion. Strong force, the force that binds quarks together in protons and neutrons and binds protons and neutrons together in atomic nuclei. Weak force, the force that acts on all matter particles but not on force-carrying particles. Structural force, the force generated by the structure of material and non-material components, with each structure having its unique energy absorption force. Repulsive force, the force that causes like charges or poles to repel each other. Conscious force, a force similar to the brain's ability to make the bladder and urethra start working when one wants to urinate. Spiritual force, the force that causes mutual perception between things. I have said that scientists cannot establish a unified field theory of the universe primarily because they cannot measure or calculate the latter 4 forces. Even though these 4 forces cannot be measured or calculated, we cannot deny or ignore their existence. Since they exist, and you cannot incorporate them into a single formula or theoretical system, you cannot establish a unified field of the universe. This is the fundamental reason why Einstein's efforts were in vain. At this point, many scientists might mock Xiefeng. Go ahead and mock. Laugh to your heart's content. Let's see who will laugh last. So, can the unified field of the universe not be established? No, it has already been established. This is the Tao of the greatest creator, also known as the holographic system, composed of the 3 elements of the universe: consciousness, structure, and energy. The universe is holographic, and the Tao of the greatest creator encompasses the 8 forces mentioned above, incorporating them wonderfully into a unified system. Scientists have focused their attention only on the material world, ignoring the non-material world. But the universe is composed of both material and non-material components, existing in infinite time and infinite space. How can a unified field of the universe be established if the non-material world is ignored? This is Leifechanuan's unified field theory of the universe. The remaining task is to work on the Tao. Why is this called the chapter of preaching Tao? This should now be clear.